Jesus Christ. Well, hello, welcome, that was it, that was the last person to leave. So that was the Helmet Head adventure, and again, I had an absolute blast, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as all of us. Oh dear, and now I'm following him. This is awkward. I should have set off first. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Helmet Head trip. I had an absolute blast. Really great to see some people and meet some new people as well, so thank you again, Helmet Head and the Psychic, for doing all your organising there. So that's it, we're all checked out at the hotel. Prepaid, nice hotel. They had a bit of a problem, so I was talking to the landlady in the morning because the downstairs was really modern and the upstairs was really old, and I was kind of just talking to her and asking, oh, you painted recently? And she said, yeah, unfortunately there was a flood, so 3.5 foot of water absolutely ruined the bottom end of their pub. So they renovated the lower floor, but the upper rooms are still old. And then she said they had some problems in lockdown with different guests, so what we ended up happening was that they spent all their money on things they didn't really want to do. But I had an absolutely brilliant trip, great to meet some new people, great to see some familiar faces and get some drone shots. I'm on my way to the campsite, it says I'll get there about 1:45. Now that's not the campsite, that's actually a waterfall nearby. So I thought, brilliant, if I make that my kind of first stop, then I can do some drone shots around the waterfall. 10:45 now, says we'll get there at 1:45. So 3 hours, slightly later than I was expecting to leave, but you help your friends in need, and Helmet Head's wheel bearings went yesterday. But thankfully, Mr. Dazza was very kind enough to say, well look, I've got the monkey bike in the back of the van, why don't you take my rear wheel and the bearings and all the stuff that comes with it and put it on your bike. That way you can ride home like your bike works like normal, and I've got my van, so it doesn't matter whether I've got a broken monkey bike or not. So an eye for an eye. What an absolute legend. Honestly, you can't make that up. How nice was that? And then there was enough tools and enough people this morning to do a bit of lifting and pushing and smacking it with a wooden stick. So really, what an absolutely brilliant team of people we were put together. And again, I filmed it for a bit, but I don't want to film that forever, so we left, that was about an hour. But again, I'd like to hope if I needed lots of technical help, people would stay with me and help me. So there you go, nice people. Handling the bike's been quite nice. Of course, the rear tyre, pretty much, they said you've got 1,000 miles left on it, so counting the miles now, I've got about 700 miles left on it. But again, because it's a knobbly tyre, tread depth, you can't do it when you first get it because the tread depth's about 2 inches, so it's tricky to tell. But I took it to BMW and I said, look, you put this tyre on in the first place, what life do you reckon is left in it? Caught in a crack, there we go. That's not the one, it's not what you want to meet on a corner. Okay, this Audi's way faster than I thought they were going to be. Right, I've just stopped here for a quick whiz. Lovely place for it. Again, I thought that Audi would be a lot slower, so I just pulled over to let them pass because they were surprisingly fast. Here we go, lovely Triumph coming down the hill. Very nice. Well, hello, welcome back. I just stopped for, well, I stopped for a wee, and then I also stopped to sort my cameras out. So very good earlier, I overtook a car that seemed to be particularly slow, and then as soon as I overtook them, they turned into kind of messy, and they were incredibly fast, so I was not expecting that. So this is a nice little pass on the way to Congleton, and again incredibly scenic. I should have been here about an hour ago, not that it really matters, but it was more important that Helmet had got back for his family's birthday. I just have to go and put a tent on some grass, and ultimately I have quite a big window, so it's 1:50 arrival time now, and again I don't need to leave the place till about 3 o'clock, so that's fine with me. These tyres are good, although the only thing I don't enjoy is it always sounds like someone's going to overtake you, because you hear that tyre rushing, so yeah, I'm not a massive fan of that, but apart from that, they're not bad. Well, hello, I've just pulled in at the petrol station, and of course it's a little local garage, isn't it? It's not a proper one that I was expecting, so it's not open on Sundays, not to worry. This is a Shell, so I can only imagine the Shell petrol station is open, so now we're going to wait and see, but we're going to head over to the Shell first. Nearly got run over by her. I thought she came to a rather strong halt, and I thought as soon as I saw those white reversing lights, I was thinking to myself, "Oh, I'm not hanging around here anymore." Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. My bag's fallen off. Oh my god. Oh, not again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, it came off. Thank you very much. Oh guys, have you seen what's just happened? You cannot make this up. My snap's just strapped, forcing my bags to fall off, and bloody indicator's fallen off. So I have now got to buy another rear indicator, all because my stupid bags have fallen off. Oh, this is so frustrating. Right. You can't make this up. Was I filming that? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So the bag's come off. It's ripped my rear indicator off. Oh, come on. First the right indicator, now the left indicator. This is... I just can't make it up anymore. So there's another BMW indicator ripped clean off. There's no way I can salvage this. Jesus. What am I meant to do with that? Am I meant to stop riding? Oh, let's have a look. Come on. What's gone wrong? There's your problem. Ripped strap. And it's torn. Okay, even better. Not only have I got a ripped open dry bag, which is now worthless, I've also got a useless strap. And there you go, another indicator ripped clean off. Honestly. Not again. That could have been so much worse. That could have got all caught up. That could have flung me off on the motorway. And there you go, look, ripped clean off. Wires just ripped. Enough to salvage actually, so maybe I can get it to a BMW shop, but on a bank holiday Sunday. So what's ripped is the bag with all the camping stuff in, so that's okay. And then again, all I've got left to tie it back up with is that. Always a biker to help another biker. Let's go chat to this guy, see what he reckons. Thanks to the generosity of a kind stranger, I've no longer... The bags are secured to the best of my knowledge. My rear indicator is ripped off, but I've tidied the cable, so hopefully that won't be too bad. So the goal is now just going to get straight to the campsite. About 2 hours. 2 hours exactly to get to the campsite, 80 miles, stopping... I'm going to stop every 20 or 40 miles just to check on all my straps. I'll stay there for the night, try and make my mind tour. So I've come to the conclusion what I'm going to do, just straight to the campsite, get all these bags off, leave it all in the tent, and then try and make the mind tour. Right, let's just get going. Not focusing on anything else except watching where the gravel is on this road. Half a mile to the campsite, can't wait. And there it is, look for the campsite. Already got the pitch sorted. Oh, well there you go. Don't trust Oxford luggage. And that's my alarm to warn me. Oh yeah, I've got no. Hopefully you can hear that. Pitch 12. Right, let's go and check it out. Oh. Eight, 9, 10. 11, 12, golden. Oh, well, I'm glad to be here. Let me just settle in and then I'll be back with you soon. Now, this video really didn't go what I'd hoped for. I ended up missing the mine tour. I've rescheduled it for another day, but I doubt I'll be able to make that work. So what I'm going to do, I'll stop the video here, and then in the next video I'll show you me setting up my tent, talking through the camping gear I've got, and then we'll go and look at the local area. I really don't know what happened with those bags. Minutes before they fell off, I'd stopped at the petrol station. I'd checked all the straps were tight but not overly tight. I'd checked all the loose ends. Everything looked absolutely fine and I was really happy to continue. Because that setup got me all the way from home to the Matlock, so I know it works well. And again, it was solid when I arrived at Matlock and there were no wiggling. So it was unusual to happen, but what happened happened, and I'm glad I made it the campsite all right. What I've decided to do, now I'm back home, is I've got some rock straps. I've got some better dry bags coming, and I've got some dry bags that are designed to be stacked. But I think it gives me a chance to re-look at my luggage. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Coming up in the next video, we get some scenic shots, we visit the waterfall, we do a bit of campsite cooking, and I'll talk you through my camping setup. There's much more to come, and I really hope to see you there. So thank you so much for watching, and again, this video didn't go how I'd planned, so I'll stop this one here, then we can move on from the bags, and I'll see you in the next video to talk about the camping setup, and, of course, I'll fly the drone around and ride the bike too. Alright, thanks so much for watching, I'll see you next time.